You think you want freedom, full control, no rules, no boss, no one telling you what to do. But here's an uncomfortable truth. The moment you actually get that, you feel worse, not better. You procrastinate more. You decide less. And deep down, some part of you is relieved every time someone else makes the decision for you. This isn't a character flaw. It's wiring. And once you see it, you'll notice it everywhere. Quick honesty check. You've had a totally free day, no plans, no obligations, and instead of feeling liberated, you felt strangely paralyzed. You scrolled for 2 hours before doing anything. You work better with a deadline than without one, even a fake one you made up yourself 5 minutes before. You've stood in front of a menu with 40 options and felt stressed, then relaxed the second the waiter said, "The special today is..." You liked school more when a teacher gave clear instructions than the one time they said, "Just do whatever project you want." If any of that sounds familiar, you don't actually love unlimited freedom. Almost nobody does, and there's a reason your brain is built this way. Every decision you make burns mental energy. Psychologists call it decision fatigue. Your ability to choose well gets weaker every time you use it, the same way a muscle gets tired. By the time you've decided what to wear, what to eat, what to reply to, and what to watch, your brain has already spent a big chunk of its daily willpower before you've done anything that actually matters. So when someone else decides for you, your brain doesn't feel controlled. It feels relieved. One less battle to fight. There's a classic experiment where shoppers were offered a huge wall of jam flavors versus a small handful. Logically, more choice should mean more happiness. It didn't. People facing fewer options bought more and felt better about their choice. Too much freedom doesn't feel like power. It feels like static. This is why structure feels like relief, not oppression. A schedule, a routine, a boss with clear expectations, a partner who just picks the restaurant. None of that is weakness. It's your brain avoiding a tax it doesn't want to pay. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. This is also why people stay in jobs they hate, relationships that drain them, and routines that bore them, because the alternative is facing a wall of undirected freedom, and that feels scarier than staying put. An entire branch of psychology calls this the freedom paradox. Humans say they want independence, but when total freedom actually arrives, many people quietly hand it back to a religion, an ideology, a strict routine, a controlling partner, anything that removes the weight of constant choice. It's not that you're lazy or weak-willed. It's that your brain, given the option, will almost always trade some freedom for some relief. Everyone does this. The people who look the most in control of their lives usually just built stricter structures around themselves than everyone else, not fewer. So don't fight your wiring. Work with it. Stop trying to have a completely open, unstructured day and calling it freedom. It's not freedom. It's decision fatigue waiting to happen. Build small structures on purpose. A fixed time you start work. A default meal for busy days. A rule instead of a decision. Give yourself artificial deadlines even when no one's watching. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a boss's deadline and your own. It just needs a boundary to push against. And the next time you feel relieved that someone else decided for you, the restaurant, the plan, the schedule, don't feel guilty about it. That relief isn't weakness. It's just what a tired brain sounds like when it finally gets a break. You were never meant to make 1,000 decisions a day with total freedom. Nobody was. The people who seem the most free aren't the ones with the fewest rules. They're the ones who built the right rules, on purpose. So their mind never has to fight itself over the small stuff. So next time someone tells you what to do and you feel that tiny flicker of relief, that's not you being controlled. That's just your brain finally getting to rest.